Hi, this is Claudia, and today I just want to share 5 ways for you to become confident. Have you ever had any of these challenges whereby when you walk into a room you felt that, how I wish I could be like that person. He's so confident about himself, the way his posture, the way he talks, the way he holds eye contact with other people. How I wish I could be more like him, or you want to try something new in your life, a challenge, an activity, something new in your life, but you're just not confident. You are afraid that you might fail, and you thought that, how I wish I would be more confident to try something new in my life. Or you just wish that you would speak up in a corporate crowd. How I wish I could speak up and be more confident about myself. Back when I was younger, I was also not confident about who I am and about my self-image, about my confidence. When I was younger in primary school or secondary school, I was an overweight kid, and people would tease me about my weight. And to make things worse, I just came from Indonesia to Singapore, which means that I could not speak English, what most Singaporeans would speak. I couldn't speak the language, and I couldn't understand what people were saying about me. And because of it, people teased me a lot because of it. And I was really low on my self-confidence until back when I was in Polytechnic. I make a decision to be more confident of myself, because I'm stepping out into the workforce. I will have to meet colleagues, my bosses, and I will have to go for interviews, and I will have to be more confident of myself. And so I work on my self-confidence. I read a lot of books, I listened to a lot of audios, and I really work on my self-confidence. So I just want to share 5 ways on how you can be confident of yourself. First, number 1 would be to know who you are as a person. A lot of successful people out there, you don't see them struggle with self-confidence, because they know who they are, and they're comfortable with their own skin. So I just told myself that if I want to be more confident, I will have to know who I am as a person. And so I wrote down all the values that I have, not about how I look or about how I weigh. So I told myself that I was confident, I was creative, I was independent, and I'm well liked by other people. And so whenever people tease me about it, I told myself, no, I am these values. I'm not judged by how I look or how I weigh. So I just want to encourage you to write down the things, good values about yourself, and this really helps you to know who you are as a person, right? And number 2 would be to create a challenge for yourself. When I was in school and I thought that I have to work on my self-confidence, I really went out there and tried a lot of activities outside of school. I wasn't doing well in school, but I was doing a lot of activities outside of school, and I was doing well in them. So I tried acting, I tried hosting, I tried dancing, and because of these activities, in terms of acting, I was good at it, and this brings up my self-confidence. And also I was in front of a lot of people. I tried a lot of different things. So I really encourage you out there, a lot of people who are self-confident of themselves, they achieve more in life, because when you start something new, your skill level is 0, and you're not so confident of yourself. But as you grow, as you step forward, your skills level rise up, and your confidence rise up together with it. So I just want to encourage you out there, make time, go out there, learn a new language, a new sport, whatever it is. Try something new to bring your self-confidence up. And number 3 is to learn to be confident. What I mean by this is that, confidence is not overnight success. You have to work on yourself every single day. So what happens is that there's a lot of books out there right now talking about confidence. You can Google it. Everything right now in this day and age, there's nothing that you cannot learn. You can just Google it, and there's tons of books in the shelves out there talking about confidence, about postures, about the way you speak, about the way you talk to people, how you hold the eye contacts, and if you are really serious about your confidence, there's tons of books out there for you to improve yourself. I have a friend, previously I met in a seminar. He was very awkward when he talked with other people. His body language, the way he talked, his hand movement, it was very awkward, and it was very hard for me to hold a conversation with him. But a few months later, I met that person again, and he was a changed person. I asked him, what did you do to make yourself so different? You are more of a, you know, no offense, but you're more of a human. You know, back when I was meeting you, you are more of a robot. And he said that he read a lot of books about, you know, speaking, communication, about body language. And so I just want to encourage you out there, you know, if you want to learn to be confident, there's a lot of components to being confident, and you can always, you know, learn a lot outside, you know, from books, audios, videos, blogs. You know, that's how I learned to be confident as well. I listen to a lot of audios and books out there. And so the fourth thing that I want to encourage you out there is that you have to know people who encourage you. Get around people who encourage you, and don't stick around with people who always brings you down. If you have one of those friends that tells you, you can do it, are you sure? I mean, it's so difficult, you know, then you know that you should expand your circle. And you know, there are a lot of people out there that will bring you down, but there are a lot of people out there as well that can bring your self-confidence back up. So, and Jim Rohn actually says that, you know, your successes actually is average of the 5% that you hang out with. So if you feel that the people around you don't bring your self-confidence up or don't improve you as a person, it's time to expand your circle. And the last thing that I would want to share with you is you should celebrate every wins. You know, in every blog post, you know, I'll always say this, that you should celebrate every wins, because I think that it's really very important. You know, a lot of us, we are very critical of ourselves. We think that we are not good enough, and whenever we want to, you know, celebrate our every small achievements, our mind will go, no, that's not an achievement. Come on, everybody can do it, not just you. Even your cat or your dog can do it. Who are you to celebrate this kind of wins? You know, but what I believe is that a win is a win. No matter how small it is, no matter how big it is, a win is a win. So as I was talking to you previously about a challenge, you know, when you're in the beginning of a challenge, you know, your competency level is low and your skill level is low. You know, I want you to celebrate every process along the way. You know, as you celebrate every small wins, you also celebrate the big wins. You know, so small wins, you know, when you accumulate all the small wins, it becomes a big wins. So I want you to encourage yourself to celebrate all the small wins you have in your life, and that's how you become confident. It's not an overnight success, remember, and I want you to work on your confidence every single day. If I can become confident, so can you. Now I just want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.